The 94-year-old cheerful and incredibly famous Baddie Winkle has more than 3 million Instagram followers. The woman's real name is Helen Ruth Elam. She loves aesthetic shades of clothing, understands technology and modern pop culture, participates in shows and travels a lot, and advertisers are keen to be posted on her Instagram account. Regardless of her age, Baddie Winkle lives the way she wants, without thinking about what people might think about her. She radiates positively and lives a full life, dressing up in teenage clothes and participating in fashion shows. Watch this video to the end, and you will find out why the woman is so active, cheerful, and looks great. Friends, in order to stay healthy, beautiful, and active as the heroine of our video, it is important to take a comprehensive approach to this issue. You can learn all the useful information on this topic from our videos on the channel, so we recommend subscribing and clicking on the bell so as not to miss new educational releases. Let's go further. So, this bright, charismatic woman was born in Kentucky on July 18, 1928, in the family of a miner. Soon her family moved to a small town, which one then wiped off the ground due to a tornado. In her youth, Baddie Winkle could not have imagined that half a century later, young boys and girls would admire her. The story of Baddie Winkle began with a video posted online by her granddaughter. The video, where the old lady spins a cigarette, was watched by several thousand people in a couple of weeks, and the beautiful body was known all over the world. Now she's a style icon and has a certain influence on youth fashion. Looking at the cheerful and perky photos, you might think that this old lady has never had problems in her life. However, this is far from the case. I was born during the Great Depression. I was a teenager then and dressed like everyone else. It was a very difficult time. There were very few clothes. The girl changed things and wore them in turn. Then long dresses were in fashion, but I once came to school in a short one. The teacher made a remark to me, telling me not to wear it anymore. I think I was a difficult child. I'm the same today. If I want to do something, I just do it. Rules are needed in order to break them. Just live and enjoy your life, says the woman. The Great Depression is not the only thing that this old lady had to go through. On the 35th wedding anniversary, the husband was in a car accident, which he could not survive, and then his son David died of cancer at the age of 46. Everything happened so quickly that the woman could not realize the tragic changes in her life. I have been trying for a long time to somehow explain to myself the death of my husband and son. All the time of my life, I cried all the time. I couldn't accept it and just believed that this was happening to me. To cope with the death of her husband and son, the woman began to dress brightly and unusually. And it happened unexpectedly. One day, a woman was lying on a sunny lawn and put in a bright t-shirt and cut-off shorts of her granddaughter. The granddaughter saw her and said, "Oh, Grandma, you look so cute. Let's take your picture." That's how the image of Baddie Winkle appeared, who helped herself to cope with loneliness and the loss of loved ones. I realized that I need to be strong, for the sake of my daughter, for the sake of my 5 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren, the woman says. When my granddaughter and I published the very first photo, on the very first day we gained about 5,000 subscribers. It was phenomenal. They just kept growing, growing and growing, the woman recalls. Friends, before we continue, we ask you to like and leave a comment under the video. This will help promote it, which will become motivation for even more people. Let's go further. Now more than 3 million readers have subscribed to the Baddie Winkle Instagram account. Rarely does anyone leave negative comments. Most subscribers consider Baddie Winkle a great example of how not to be discouraged despite her age. Not everyone is able to live the life that they want, and not what society expects from them. And let the price for this be the fame of a freak, but you can be honest with yourself. But when her first photo went viral, Baddie had a push-button phone and she only knew Twitter by name. She enjoyed learning the secrets of social networks and used the experience gained when writing the book Guide to Life, which was published in early 2017. Friends supported her new hobbies, although they do not always like her outfits, which doesn't bother the old lady at all. I will wear what they don't like and let them tell me about it. They say, I don't like it. I say, good. You don't like it, but I like it. Baddie Winkle says she was always ahead of her time. She said that she wasn't first in her environment to wear a short dress when they first came into fashion. The goal of the old lady is to show that both at 40 and 90 you can feel great and look stylish. She encourages all women to get off the couch, pull themselves together, and do what they love. I'm old and I know it, but I really believe that age is just a number and there is only one life to enjoy it, the woman says. At the age of 86, Baddie Winkle became the muse of the American cosmetics line Urban Decay and continues to collaborate with many brands. Can an influential person in social networks convince millennials to invest in their future? 94-year-old Baddie Winkle believes she can. This is how the advertising campaign of the Stash investment application was built, designed for millennials. Also, collaborations with the cosmetics company Incredible has released 3 cosmetic products. The collection is called No Bad Days. This collection was liked by millions of Instagram followers who love her bold outfits, cool makeup, positive, and a lot of audacity. She is not afraid of Mrs. Wrinkle and bright makeup, moreover, very unusual. For example, with false rainbow eyelashes or bright red lipstick. Jewelry also attracts attention, large, flashy, unusual. In general, the images of Baddie Winkle can be called shocking, but they do not cause irritation. On the contrary, they cheer up and make you smile. By the way, Baddie herself flashes a big smile in every photo. Baddie Winkle is clearly not shy about her body and watches it intensely. She goes to aqua aerobics 3 times a week and tries to twerk. By the way, friends, we would like to recommend you to watch our other videos with amazing people who defied old age. You will find a link to this playlist by clicking on the hint in the upper right corner or in the first pinned comment under this video. Let's go further. In one of the interviews, the woman shared her plan that she wants to make an advertisement on television in the near future. She wants to reach out to older people to inspire them to do fun things. Indeed, the example of a 94-year-old woman is contagious. After Baddie Winkle became famous, hundreds of elderly women began to lead an active lifestyle, made new friends, got rid of boring outfits. This became known after hundreds of messages received on our heroine's Instagram. The eccentric American continues to prove to the world that old age can be a joy if the heart remains young. What do you think about this woman? Feel free to write your opinion in the comments. If you like this video, then like it and share it with your friends. We also recommend watching our previous videos. Thanks for watching.